Bandha. Please tuck your chin to the chest. Now please visualize yourself as Paramashiva and do the internal chanting Soham.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तमशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
What we heard was the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural references chanted by the Tantra Dharaka. This was from Trishikhi Brahmopanishad, verse number 52, explaining how Sukhasana is to be performed as per the authentic Hindu scriptures. So throughout our practice, we will be guiding you with the various components. Moving on to Parvatasana. Please continue to sit in a cross-legged position or sit in Padmasana and inhale your arms straight up. Palms will be together in Namaskara Mudra. Continue Samana Pranayama and engaging all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Mount Kailasa and do the internal chanting Soham.
अथवक्षे महादेव पर्वतासन मंगलम यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादि विलोपनम्.
Halipavasana. Please bring your legs in front with your soles together, and as you exhale, bring your forehead to the heels. Lock your hands behind the back in Parashu Mudra, interlacing your fingers. Gaze at the nose. Continue Samana Pranayama and Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji and do the internal chanting Soham.
पूर्व विधियाहु में जानो भय भगतले संपुटढ़ानो पिष्टपछे दो कर लिया बहुत अच्छी.
Your soles together and elbows on the legs and cup your palms on the floor. Gaze externally at the nose while internally gazing in Shambhavi Mudra. Continue breathing in Samana Pranayama. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize snakes and do the internal chanting Soham.
पूर्व विधि परिभगतली कहो निफनाशो लगाई हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो वो हाथ की अंजुली करे.
Kokilasana. Now please hold your big toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger. As you inhale, straighten your legs. Avoid bending the knees. And as you exhale, enter into Padmasana. Bring your elbows down, eyes forward and down. Continue Samana Pranayama and Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as a bird and do the internal chant. So,
अथान्यतासन पक्षे जेन सिद्धो भवेत् नरः अकस्मात् वा संचारं कोकिलाख्यासने.
Stack your ankle and knees and hold the elbows in and circle in both directions. Externally gaze at the nose while internally gazing in Shambhavi Mudra. Visualize yourself as Swamiji and do the internal chanting Soham.
घोड़ा बावा पाद की आशमाहिली सोये दचरण वारलो तापरि गुल्फ समोये वाम पाद को महिलो बहुलो गुल्फ जजान तापरि घोड़ा दच की आश बारली ठान.
Gajasana. Please bring your hands and feet on the floor and lift your hips up in an inverted V position. Keep your heels on the ground and scoop your nose to the ground repeatedly. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra. Continue Samana Pranayama. Engage your perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in so.
युज्यं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लंबी भूया मस्तकाग्रे निधाय तम मूर्धमुन्नमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिकामानीय हस्तदलपर्यन्तं नियति तं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् गजासनं भवति.
Shasana. Please stop this motion. Continue visualizing, concentrating on building a fire in the navel region and visualizing the fire going upwards the spine as you continue breathing. Engage perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as a bear and do the internal chanting Soham.
एकैकशासनं भवति.
Vaishyasana. Please stand tall and lift your heels up. Balance your body on your big toes. Bring your index, middle, and ring fingers on the heart. Pranayama, engage the perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji and do the internal chanting Soham.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वादिष्टे तथोमुखः अथ वैशावक्ष्यै जित्कृत
Urdhav Janu Karna. Stand in Arai Mandi in a half squatting position with the heels together and toes bleeding outwards. Knees are wide. Now bring both the palms to the chest level and lift the right knee towards the chest in a circular motion, and simultaneously right hand will follow the foot movement. Return to Arai Mandi and repeat with the left side. Now we'll be moving on to Balalinga Asana. Starting with the right knee, please lift your right knee close to the chest and interlace it with your fingers in outside in direction in Sarva Shankari Mudra. Continue breathing in Samana Pranayama, concentrating on building a fire in the navel region and visualizing the fire going upwards the spine as you continue breathing. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize as if you're holding a child and do the internal chanting Soham.
एकं जानुर्षियालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति
Now bring your right heel on hands interlaced in Parashumudra. Keep your knees together. Continue Samana Pranayama and engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji and do the internal chanting Soham.
त्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यामेष्टेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य तेन पादपीडनमासनं
Natarajasana. Now hold your right foot from the inside of your foot with your right hand and push your right leg behind. Stretch the left arm and bring the left arm, index finger and thumb together in Bindu Mudra. Continue breathing in Samana Pranayama. Engage your perineum muscles in Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Nataraja, dancing form of Paramashiva, and do the internal chanting Soham.
उत्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिम्बीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now we'll perform the sequence from Balalinga Asana. Now this time, lift the left foot and bring the left knee close to the chest, interlacing it with your fingers in outside in direction in Sarva Shankari Mudra. Continue Samana Pranayama. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize as if you're holding a child and do the internal chanting Soham.
एकं जानुर्षियालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति
Padapidana Asana. Now bring your left heel on the hip region and hold the left foot behind the hip region with the hands interlaced in Parashumudra. Keep your knees together. Continue Samana Pranayama. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji and do the internal chanting Soham.
त्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यामेष्टेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य तेन पादपीडनमासनं.
Natarajasana. Now hold your left foot with your left hand and stretch your left foot behind and extend the right arm forward. Bring the right arm, index finger and thumb together in Bindu Mudra. Continue Samana Pranayama. Engage your perineum muscles in Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Nataraja, dancing form of Parameshwara, and do the internal chanting Soham.
उत्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिम्बीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now we'll perform our second Karna, Ardha Rechita Karna. Stand in Arai Mandi with the heels together and toes bleeding outwards. Knees are wide. Now bring the right foot behind with the heel raised. Cross the ankles and bring your right foot behind. Now the left hand is on the chest and the right hand will be making a pendulum movement. The fingers will be moving inwards towards the palm and then outwards. Then the right palm is placed on the nose. Uncross the ankles, bring the heels together. Right hand will be making a circular motion with the fingertips pointing to the floor. This is Ardha Rechita Karna. Now we'll be moving on to skeleton dance. Please visualize yourself as if made of bones and nothing else, and shake your body intensely. Skeleton dance is a combination of continuously visualizing yourself as made of bones and shaking your body intensely. Please close your eyes and without following any specific movement, any pre-decided movement, completely randomly and chaotically, shake your body intensely. Please continue skeleton dance for a few more moments. This technique is revealed from the agamas to establish integrity right from the skeleton structure. Now, relax and walk back and forth on your yoga mats. Recollect your breath. Moving on to Katichina Karana. Stand in Araimandi with your heels together and toes blading out. Knees are bent and wide in a half squatting position. Now, cross your wrist above the head with your fingers stretched out. And as you turn to the right, open your arms. Then again, as you come to the center, cross your wrist over the head and continue the motion, repeating to the left side. Now we'll be moving on to our next asana, Tadasana. Stand tall, keep your heels on the ground, bring your arms up, bring your palms facing one another, gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra. Continue Samana Pranayama, concentrating on building a fire in the navel region as you continue breathing. Engage the perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as a palm tree and do the internal chanting Shivoham.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासने विभेदगान विनो तारम सा कुरिया दंतरवत्ती प्रतिप्रिया.
Uttanasana. As you exhale, bring your arms down, touching the ground. Lift your knees and bring it close to the chest. And alternatively, bring your knees to the chest. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra. Breathe normally through the nose in Sahaja Pranayama. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji and do the internal chanting Shivoham.
गजासन संसितो यशासन भवति.
Prathasana. Now jump your foot and step it between the hands, alternatingly jumping your feet between the hands. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra. Breathe normally through the nose in Sahaja Pranayama. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a chariot and do the internal chanting Shivoham.
गजासन संसितो एकैकं पादं पुरमागेन भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं. रथासनं भवति.
Virabhadrasana. Stand tall and step your legs apart. Bend your right knee at the front at a 90-degree angle. Keep your left leg behind and straight at an angle of 45 degrees from the ground. Avoid bending your knees. Bring your arms overhead and gaze at the third eye. Twist and face your chest facing forward. Internally gaze in Shambhavi Mudra. Breathe normally through the nose. Engage your perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra and do the internal chanting Shivoham.
वासिष्ठकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वगोकुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतु बन्धनम्.
We'll repeat Virabhadrasana. On the other side, switch your legs. Keep your left knee bent at a 90-degree angle, right leg behind straight at a 45-degree angles from the ground. Bring your arms overhead and gaze at the third eye externally while internally gazing in Shambhavi Mudra. Continue Sahaja Pranayama, engage perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra.
वासिष्ठकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वगोकुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतु बन्धनम्.
Vrikshasana. Now, starting with your right foot, keep your right foot sole on the left leg inner thigh and keep your palms together and raise them above the head in Namaskara Mudra. Continue Sahaja Pranayama, engage perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as a tree.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षोद्धूमो वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now bring your right foot in front of your hip. Keep your palms together in Namaskara Mudra. Visualize an eagle and engage only the perineum muscles.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं भवेत् सर्वदोषात् विनिर्मुक्तो भवति महाबली.
Now switch your legs. We'll repeat Vrikshasana. Now this time bring your left foot on the right inner thigh. Keep your palms together and raise them above the head in Namaskara Mudra. Breathe normally in Sahaja Pranayama. Engage perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize a tree.
वामोर्मूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत् वृक्षोद्भूमो वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now please bring your left foot in front of your hip. Keep your palms together in front of your heart in Namaskara Mudra. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize an eagle.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाद्विर्मुक्तो भवति महाबली.
Trikonasana. Please step your legs apart and bring your right hand next to the right foot on the ground and keep the left hand in the air. Gaze internally. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a triangle.
उत्तानपादं गृह्णन्तं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
We'll repeat Trikonasana. Please switch sides. This time the left hand will be on the floor and the right hand will be in the air.
उत्तानपादं गृह्णन्तं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Nikotaka Karna. Stand in Arai Mandi with your heels together and toes splitting outwards, knees are wide. Bring your hands in front of your heart in a horizontal position with the palms facing each other. Alternatively, thrash your heel to the floor and simultaneously switch your palm position. Now from here onwards, the pranayama breathing technique will be Brahmari pranayama, where we will be buzzing like a bee, both while inhaling and exhaling. The japa, the internal chanting, will be Sadashivoham, starting with Angushthasana. Sit on your toes and keep your palms together in front of your heart in Namaskara Mudra. Continue Brahmari Pranayama, engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
कबन्धासमित्याहुः गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्ठमुष्टिकं ज्ञेयं ब्रह्मप्रसादितं तथा.
Sarasana. Stretch your right leg, keep your palms on the floor, facing forwards in Vara Mudra. Continue Brahmari Pranayama, engage perineum muscles, visualize yourself as Swami.
प्रसार्य एवं पादतलं संस्थापित्वेकपादकं.
Vidunasana. Hold your front foot with your hand and back foot heel with the other hand. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swami.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संश्रित्य तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभिषे चोभयत्र.
Please switch your legs. We'll repeat Sarasana. This time stretch the left leg with the toes pointing upwards. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
प्रसार्य एकं पादतलं संस्थापित्वेकपादकं.
Vidunasana. Now hold the front toes with your one hand and hold the back heel with another hand. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संश्रित्य तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभिषे चोभयत्र.
Brahmajurunkusa Asana. Bring your feet together, knees together, and sit on your heels. Keep your palms resting on your knees with the palms facing upwards. Gaze internally. Continue Brahmari Pranayama. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
दो पगतली संपुट करे कोरवारली भूपरिधरे कोरवारली राखे ऐसे तापरी मूल द्वार टिकी वही से.
Suryasana. Lift your knees off the ground and separate them wide apart. Spread your fingers wide, forming a lotus with your hands and gaze through the palms. Continue Brahmari Pranayama, engage perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Surya, Suryasana.
एडी तो गुदातरी आने फना पानी बैठक पुनिठाने बोरा जंग अधर करी रहे आड़े बाम इसी विधि कहे
Mandukasana. Lower your arms and knees and relax your toes and sit between the heels. Palms will be resting on the knees. Now press your tongue against the upper palate of your mouth in Manduki Mudra. Breathe normally through the nose in Sahaja Pranayama. Engage perineum muscles and visualize yourself as the frog.
पाद तलोपृष्ठ देशे अंगुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृहे जानुयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयन् मण्डूकासनम्.
Uttana Mandukasanas. Bring your hands on the opposite shoulders. Continue pressing your tongue to the upper palate of your mouth in Manduki Mudra. Breathe normally through the nose, engage perineum muscles, and pull your stomach in and up. Visualize yourself as a frog.
मण्डूकासन मध्यस्थं कुर्पराभ्यां धृतमिश्रः एतद्धेकवदुत्थानमेतदुत्थानमण्डूकम्.
Simhasana. Cross your right ankle over the left ankle and place the right heel underneath the perineum. Hands will be on the knees. Now, as you exhale, stick your tongue out. Gaze at the nose. Breathe normally through the nose, engage perineum muscles, and visualize yourself as a lion.
दक्षिणं सव्यगुल्फेन दक्षिणेन ततेतरं हस्तौ च जानुः संस्थाप्य साङ्गुलीश्च प्रसार्य च.
Bhadrasana. Now bring your soles together and sit on the heels. Knees are separated wide apart. Cross your hands behind the back and hold the opposite toes with your middle and index finger in Prana Mudra. Gaze at the nose. Continue Brahmari. Engage perineum muscles and tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
गुल्फौ च वृषणस्य अधो विक्रमेण समाहितः पादाङ्गुष्ठौ कराभ्यां च धृत्वा च पृष्ठदेशतः.
Kakabhusandi Asana. Sit in a squatting position with your knees wide. Wrap your arms around the knees to lock your fingers behind your back in Parashvamudra. Gaze at the nose. Continue Brahmari. Engage perineum muscles in Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as a crow.
प्रथमे बैसक उगड़ठाने दो हाथ भगवीच आने तिनको मोड़ी नल्या प्रल्यावे पिष्ट पछे काखसी करवे.
Kanipavasana. Bring your palms on the floor, shoulder width apart, and bring your knees above your elbows, lifting your hips up. Slightly lift your head and balance yourself on the hands. Continue Brahmari Pranayama. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swami.
आसन को गुण आशी दुष्टा हो ये तो आची हो ये.
Kapali Asana. Bring your head to the ground, forming a tripod with your head and two hands. Keep your knees on the elbows and stretch the legs up. Gaze at the nose. Continue Brahmari. Engage perineum muscles in Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
शीश शीशा धरती टेकी भगदो भूमि रिवा ऊंचा को करे भगतली आकाश दिशे से नमुष राशि दो हाथा की हथेली दो आशत्या धरती टेको दक्षिणासा अग्रह.
Parshvamayurasana. Keep your palms on the ground, separated shoulder width apart. Knees will be to one side of the body. Press the elbow and to the knee and hip region and lean the body forward with your toes up. Stretch your legs to the side, gaze at the third eye. Breathe slowly through the nose and exhale in a slow controlled way and continue breathing in Rechika Pranayama. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a peacock. Now, the internal chanting is Sadashivoham, Parshvamayurasana.
मयूरम दंडवत कुर्यान मायूरम दंड नामकम कुर्यान मायूरम पार्श्वाभ्याम मायूर पार्श्व नामकम.
We'll repeat Parshvamayurasana on the other side with the palms on the ground, shoulder width apart. Keep your knees to the other side of the body. Press your elbow to the knee and hip region and lean forward with the toes up. Stretch your legs to the other side. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a peacock.
मयूरम दंडवत कुर्यान मायूरम दंड नामकम कुर्यान मायूरम पार्श्वाभ्याम मायूर पार्श्व नामकम.
Bharaganathasana. From a plank position, bring your right leg over the shoulder with the right foot between the hands. Gaze at the third eye. Gaze internally. Continue breathing in Rechika Pranayama. Engage the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra, as Lord Bharaganatha.
आसन को गुण पीती जाई.
Now switch your legs, bringing your left foot between your hands. Gaze at the third eye. Visualize Lord Bharaganatha.
आसन को गुण पीती जाई.
Unmukha Pitasana. Press your forearms down. Hips are up and high. Gaze at the third eye. Engage your perineum muscles and visualize yourself as Swamiji.
भून्यस्तो जानुनी हस्तो च दुष्पद वामुखम उत्थापितांघ्रियुगल कटिस्थलमा भिरुका.
Vasishthasana. Keep your right hand under the shoulders and keep the hips up and raise your left hand up in the air as you gaze through the palm in the air. Continue Rechika Pranayama, engage perineum muscles and visualize yourself as Sage Vasishtha.
ऊर्ध्वकुकुटवासिष्ठमरीचहलमच्चकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरासनं.
We'll repeat Vasisthasana with the other hand. Keep your left hand underneath the shoulders. Keep your hips raised up and raise the right hand in the air as you gaze to the right hand in the air. Engage perineum muscles. Continue breathing in Rechika Pranayama. Visualize Sage Vasishtha.
ऊर्ध्वकुकुटवासिष्ठमरीचहलमच्चकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरासनं.
Now from here onwards, the internal chanting will be Sadashivoham. Anjani Asana. Stretch your legs straight with your toes pointing upwards. Keep your head, neck, and spine straight and sit on upturned palms. Gaze at the nose. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as God Hanuman.
दो करके उभय हथेली कोरवारली मैले भेली सो आगाने ऊपरी दाशे महाने अंगुली मिली राशे.
Paschimottanasana. Bend forward, keeping your spine straight and hold the toes in Prana Mudra. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Avoid bending your knees. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
जानु जानु परिललाटन्तु पश्चिमं तानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते.
Ugrasana. Keep your spine straight and now interlace your fingers behind your head and bend your chest forward and bring your head towards the knees. Avoid bending the knees. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Continue Rechika and visualize yourself as Mother Goddess Kali.
सोपानिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानु परिशिरोन्यसेत् आसनो गुरुमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेद नीलदीपनम्.
Marichi Asana. Now lift your right knee and bring it close to the chest and wrap your arms around the right knee. Hands will be holding behind the back. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Sage Marichi.
उत्तानपादं कुर्वन्तं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Mahamudra Asana. Lower the right knee to the floor and bring your chest forward and down, holding your toes. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Avoid bending the knees. Visualize yourself as Swamiji. We'll repeat Marichi Asana with the left knee. Bring your left knee to the chest and wrap your arms around the left knee. Hold your hands behind the back. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Sage Marichi.
उत्तानपादं कुर्वन्तं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Mahamudra Asana. Lower your left knee to the floor and bend your chest forward and down, bringing your head close to the knees. Avoid bending the knees. Hold your toes with both the hands. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
दावा पग की एड़ी जोजी सीवनी आने लगा वेसो जी दक्षिण बदलांबो जब सारे तामे आने काक सीधारे.
Bhadrasana. Bring your soles together and heels at the perineum. Hold your feet with your hands. Gaze at the third eye. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Lord Kalabhairava.
गुल्भौत वृषणस्य अधः सीवत्याः पार्श्वयोः क्षिपेते.
And heels apart. Hands will be on the knees. Gaze at the nose. Now breathe in through the nose and tuck your chin to the chest and exhale slowly in Murcha Kumbhaka. Visualize yourself as Swamiji and do the internal chantings Mahasadashivoham.
पूर्व चरपट चौक कक्ष्यो सोजी पाही विविधियों की जीत सोजी यामे एडी भिन्न राशे अंगुला अठांतर राशे.
Yoni Asana. Hold the soles of your feet with all 10 fingers. Bring your elbows on the ground near the shin and lean the whole body forward. Gaze at the nose. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize Yoni Mandala.
दो पगदली संभुट करे सोले मेड आगा मेधरे अर्धहत अंतर राशे लाड पगदल्या ऊपर दाशे.
Midaki Pavasana. Bring your heels together and separate the toes apart. Move your heels slightly away from the body. Bring your forehead on the ground near the heels, and arms should be to the side over the knees, palms on the floor. Gaze at the nose. Engage your perineum muscles and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
पूर्वविधि परिभगदली संपूर्ण शोली एडी मिली राशे एडियासो माहिली कान अंगुल आतरे लड़ धरती लगावे.
Siddha Samadhi Asana. Bring your arms between the thighs and shin with the palms facing upwards. Bend your body and bring your nose close to the ground. Try to touch your throat with your toes. Gaze at the nose. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Paramashiva.
दोबू भगदली संपुट करे सोले मेड आगा मेजरे अंगुल आठ अंदरो राशे एडी को ऐसे विदाशे.
Chinnaki Pavasana. Keep your heels together and separate the toes apart. Soles will be facing towards the sky. Bring your elbows on the knees. Gaze at the nose. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
दो पगा की एडी धरती मगिवा मेढ़ लगा पे पगतली माहिली कोरा अंगूठा की सदिसु दिजोड़े वारली गोरभना शिल्या राशे.
Charpat Choka Asana. Sit up straight. Keep your soles together and hands will be on the knees, pressing the knees down, bringing them on the ground. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Pull your stomach in and up. In Uddiyana Bandha, visualize yourself as Swamiji.
दो पगतली संपुट करे आगाने करे जारे प्रसारे घोड़ा भूसो लगता राशे हाथ दो घोड़ा परिदाशे.
Bhairavasana. Lift your heels off the ground, bringing your toes down. Knees will be wide on the ground with the hands by their side in Bindu Mudra. Engage perineum muscles. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize Lord Kala Bhairava.
गोल्फो संपीड्य चान्योन्य विक्रमेणो थितं शनिः जानुः पार्श्वगतो हस्तो दण्डवत् बहिरवासनम्.
Sammanasana. Place the heel at the perineum and hold the right foot close to the chest. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादि साधनात् एकपादमुरो दत्त्वा भूख्योऽन्यलिङ्ग वक्त्रके.
Now bring your right knee over the shoulders. Keep your hands on the floor and extend the left leg in the air. Avoid bending the knees. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji. Apanasana.
केवलं पादमेकञ्च स्कन्धे चारोऽपि यत्ततः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत् दण्डवत् प्रभो.
We'll repeat Samanasana. Now this time bring your left foot to the chest. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles and visualize yourself as Swamiji.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रात् साधनात् एकपादमुरो दत्त्वा भूख्योऽन्यलिङ्ग वक्त्रके.
Apanasana. Bring your left knee over the shoulder. Hands will be on the floor. Extend the right leg in the air. Avoid bending the knees. Gaze at the third eye. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
केवलं पादमेकञ्च स्कन्धे चारोऽपि यत्ततः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत् दण्डवत् प्रभो.
Now from here onwards, the pranayama is Sitkari. Press your tongue to the root of the front teeth. Inhale a hissing breath through the teeth and exhale through the nose. Gomukhasana. Stack your knees, keeping your right knee above, and heels will be by the hip region, both sitting bones on the mat, fingers interlaced on the knees. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize a cow's.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्फन्तो वृषभाश्वे नियोज्ये दक्षिणे विद्या सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Anasuyasana. Now hold the big toes in prana mudra. Gaze at the nose. Engage perineum muscles. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya.
दक्षिण घोड़ा नीचे उठाने पावों ताके ऊपर आने घोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पद पुनी दे संधि पसारी.
Anusuyasana 2. Hold your hands behind the back in Parshamudra. As you exhale, bring your chest down, chin over the knees, nose close to the ground. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya.
जी मना गोदा की संधि ऊपर डावा घोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे घोड़ा से उले पगतल्यालो आड़वाई सुधाराशे.
Garudasana. Bring your right knee to the chest. Hands will be on the respective knees. Keep the spine straight. Gaze at the nose. Engage perineum muscles in Mula Bandha. Visualize Garuda, eagle.
डावो पग मोड़ी एडी माहिलो गुल्पमूल द्वारनी चैते वैसे जीवनी पगतली धरती टेकी गोड़ो ऊंचो उभो राशे.
Naradasana. Interlace your fingers behind your neck and bring your elbows together and twist to cross your elbows outside the raised knee. Gaze at the third eye, engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as sage Narada.
पिष्टि जो वाम पगदली केरी ऊपरी ताई लगावे फेरी घोड़ा सुतो पनो है जोई दचिपाश तीरा शेषोई.
Matsapitaka Asana. Bring your lower foot and place it on the thigh of the raised knee. Wrap your arms around the legs and hold the opposite shin. Extend the hands down, holding the big toe in Prana Mudra. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Matsya, fish avatar of Lord Vishnu.
वामेन वामांगुष्ठन्तु गृहीतमच्च पीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेढ्रद परिदक्षिणम्.
Now we'll be repeating Gomukhasana. This time, keep your left knee above the right knee, stacking your knees. Heels will be by the hip, both sitting bones resting on the mats, fingers interlaced and resting on the knees. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize a cow's face.
सव्ये दक्षिणगर्भन्तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोज्य दक्षिणे पिता सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
Anusuyasana. Remaining in the same position, hold the big toes in Prana Mudra. Gaze at the nose. Engage perineum muscles. Pull your stomach in and up. Visualize Rishika Anusuya.
दक्षिण घोड़ो नीचो टाने वावोता के ऊपर आने घोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पदबुनि दे संधि वसारी.
Anusuyasana 2. Hold your hands behind the back, interlacing them in Parshu Mudra. As you exhale, bring your chest down, chin over the knees, and nose close to the ground. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya.
जीमना गोदा की संधि परडावा घोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे घोड़ा से उले पगतल जालो आड़वाई सुधा राशे.
Garudasana. Bring your right knee to the chest. Hands will be on the respective knees. Keep your spine straight, gaze at the nose. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize Garuda, eagle.
डावो पग मोड़ी एडी माहिलो गुल्प मूल द्वारिनी चैदे वैसे जीमनी पगतली धरती टेकी घोड़ो ऊंचो उभो राशे.
Naradasana. Interlace your fingers behind your neck and bring your elbows together and place them outside the raised knee. Gaze at the third eye, engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as sage Narada.
पिष्टि जवाब पगदली केरी भूपरी चाही लगावे फेरी घोड़ा सुतो पनो है जोगी दचिपाश राशे सोई.
Matsapitaka Asana. Bring your lower foot and place it on the thigh of the raised knee. Wrap your arms around the leg, holding the opposite shin. Extend the hand down, holding the big toe in Prana Mudra. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Matsya, fish avatar of Lord Vishnu.
वामेन वामांगुष्ठन्तु गृहीतमच्च पीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेढ्रद परिदक्षिणम्.
Matsyendra Asana. Keeping one foot on the opposite thigh, put the elbow onto the thigh of the opposite raised knee and its palm holding the face. Twist outside the raised knee, keeping the other hand on the floor behind. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
उदरं पश्चिमाभागं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्ततः नभागं वामपादं हि दक्षिणानो परिन्यसेत्.
Kubhasana. Release the hand from the face, reaching for the toes. Raise the back hand, bringing the thumb to the ear. Gaze at the third eye. Visualize yourself as a camel.
आसन गौगुण झोलो जाइए.
Matsyendrasana 2. Bring your front hand to hold the front shin and release the back hand on the ground behind you and twist to look behind. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Matsya.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठर प्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्ड रुक्मण्डल खण्डनासनम् अभ्यासत कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दद्नस्थिरत्वं हिन्दादि पुंसाम्.
Matsyendrasana. We'll be repeating with Sendrasana with the other foot, keeping the other foot on the thigh. Put the elbow onto the thigh of the opposite raised knee and its palm holding the face. Twist outside the raised knee, keeping the other hand on the floor behind. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्ततः नम्रागं वामपादं हि दक्षजानो परिन्यसेत्.
Bhavasana. Release the hand from the face, reaching for the toes. Raise the back hand, bringing the thumb to the ear. Gaze at the third eye. Visualize yourself as a camel.
आसन को गुण झोल हो जाइए.
From Matsyendrasana, from Kubasana, Matsyendrasana, bring your front hand to hold the front shin and release the back hand on the ground behind you and twist to look behind. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Matsya.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठर प्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरूपमण्डल खण्डनासनम् अभ्यासत कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हिताति पुंसाम्.
Now from here onwards, the internal chanting will be Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Padmasana. Cross your thighs. Bring your feet onto the opposite thighs. Hands will be on the respective knees. Gaze at the nose. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as Paramashiv.
आसनं द्विविधं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा ऊर्ध्वोरुपरि चेत् धत्ते उभे पादतले यथा.
Padmasana 2. Now hold the opposite toes in Prana Mudra. Visualize yourself as Mother Goddess Lakshmi and engage only the perineum muscles.
उत्तानो चरणो कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थो प्रेततः ऊरु मध्ये तथोत्तानो पानी कृत्वा तादृशो.
Kukutasana, remaining in Padmasana, insert the arms through the legs and balance yourself on the hands. Gaze at the chair.
पद्मासनं संस्थाप्य नान्वोरोरन्तरे करो निवेश भूमावासिष्ठे योगस्थ कुक्कुटासनः.
Badakeki Asana. Remaining in Padmasana, rise onto your knees. Keep your palms on the floor, fingers facing you, elbows into the abdomen region, and lean your body onto your elbows, lifting your knees and head up. Gaze at the third eye. Engage perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
धरामष्टभ्यगत्वेन तत्कुरुपरिस्थापितानापि पार्श्वः चासनोदन्नवदोत्तितर्के मायुरमेतत् प्रवदन्ति पीठं मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् दत्तकेकीति कथ्यते.
Mayurasana. Now extend your legs behind, folding your feet upwards. Gaze at the third eye. Visualize yourself as a peacock.
अथ वक्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपतः स्तौ पुरपरोपरि देहकम्.
Makarasana. Fall flat on the floor, keeping your foreheads on the ground. Interlace your fingers behind the head. Open your legs with the toes pointing to the sides. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a crocodile.
अध्यासक्षेत्रे हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ प्रसारिपाणौ शेषश्च धृत्वा करदण्डयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं दत्ते.
Salabhasana. Keep your hands on the ground and then the shoulders. Keep your legs together and raise the thigh and feet off the floor. Avoid bending the knees. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a locust.
अध्यासक्षेत्रे करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिमवस्तवकरयोः स्थलाभ्यां पादौ च शून्ये च वित्तस्य चोर्ध्वं वदनपीठं शलभं मुनीन्द्राः.
Ustrasana. Holding onto your feet with your hands. Press your heel muscles. Visualize yourself as a camel.
अध्यासक्षेत्रे पदयुग्मवस्थं पृष्ठेन निधायापि धृतं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चित सम्यक् कालमुष्ट्रपीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
Dhanurasana. Now, holding your respective feet with your hands, raise your chest and thighs, bending your body like a U as you balance yourself on your lower belly. Visualize yourself as a bow and engage your perineum muscles.
प्रसारे पादौ भूदण्डरूपौ करो धृतपादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनुस्तुल्यवर्तिता निगद्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
Bhagasana. Raise yourself up. Keep your heels outside of the hip region and sit on the knees with the toes beneath the perineum. Rest the palms on the respective knees. Gaze at the third eye. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swami.
उल्टा मोड़ी पादो वैसे बहुरियो जुगति करे एक ऐसे आवन महिला गुल्प जो होवु कुला पाशतीला वेसोवु.
The japa, the internal chanting from here onwards is Om. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Gohi Asana. Hold on to the opposite elbows on the ground. Interlace your fingers, keeping the crown of your head on the ground. Hands will be supporting the head. Walk your feet in and press your hips up. Aligning your hips over the shoulders. Lift your feet up, calves and thighs will be together. Heels on the hip region. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
दो हाथ की गहुनी जोजी पुनिया गलाई जाने दो जी पिष्ट अंगुलियां की पर जानो ऐसा बलेभू ऊपर ठानो.
Shirsasana. Please extend your feet straight up. Gaze at the nose. Engage your perineum muscles and visualize yourself as Swamiji.
विपरीत मंडलम च द्वितीय विपरीत मिनाहदनासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तम विपरीतोपवेशने.
Now from here onwards, the pranayama is bhastrika. Rapid, forceful inhale and exhale through the nose into the chest region. For the asana, in a seated position, bring your legs up straight. Avoid bending the knees. Thighs will be close to the chest and knees will be close to the head. Hands will be holding the calves. Engage the perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
दो हाथ पग बाहर आने घोड़ा तरे काग सीठाने अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगता धरे चरण उभे आकाश जैसी करे.
Parighasana. Bring your hands onto the opposite shoulders. Keep your legs together at a 45-degree angles from the ground. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a mace.
उत्तानशयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य नितम्बं भूमौ स्पृष्ट्वा हस्ताभ्यां कन्दरां बद्ध्वा कुम्भकं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत्. परिहासनं भवति.
Nakasana. Maintain your legs at a 45-degree angles from the ground. Avoid bending the knees. Stretch your arms, bringing it close to the knees. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as a boat.
उत्तानशयनं कूर्पराभ्यां भूमिवष्टभ्यः सौनितम्बं निधाय श्री ऊरो जङ्घापादां दण्डवद्धारयेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Rudrasana. Sit up, keeping your back straight, and reach your hands to the legs, bringing the soles together to the chest. Gaze at the nose. Engage your perineum muscles. Visualize yourself as Lord Rudra. Rudrasana.
पगदली संपूर्ण कर हाथ से पग ऊंचाई पगा का अंगूठा दो लेवु परली कानी तालवे.
Mukha Pita Asana. Lay on your back. Bend your knees, raising your chest close to the chin. Now breathe in completely. And tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale slowly in Murcha Kumbhaka. Visualize yourself as Swamiji.
ऊर्ध्वे ददानुनि कृत्वा शवित्वर्धमुखं ददा उत्थाप्य हस्तौ तिष्ठेतु पीठोन्मुखनामके.
Shivasana. Completely stretch your legs and arms. Keep your palms facing upwards. Channelize your Kundalini Shakti for a few moments in Shakti Chalana Mudra. Completely relax the whole body, making it motionless. Visualize yourself as Paramashiva.
उत्तानं शिववद्भूमौ शयनं तु श्वासनं शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Now please wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch your arms and legs out, stretching side to side, and rock yourself up in a comfortable seated position. Keep your head, neck, and spine in a straight line, hands together in front of the heart in Namaskara Mudra. Very shortly, we'll be closing with the Purna Mantra and we'll be bowing down at Swamiji's feet, at the feet of our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramasham, and offering our surrender and gratitude and receiving His grace and blessings. Now we'll close with the Purna Mantra.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरि ओम तत्सत्. सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु. ओम नित्यानंदम.
Gratitude to Bhagavan